Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to Henny Boyz Radio. This is episode 3. And as always, I'm your host, Petey. And with me, I have my buddy,
Stevie.
What's going on, Stevie? How's everything going this week?
Oh, man. It's good, man. It's been a long time. It's a bit of a late episode here.
Yeah, guys, we do apologize. We try to stick to the schedule, but do we really give a shit at the end of the day? Not really.
No.
If there's one thing we are in this podcast, Stevie, I think we're very honest with our listeners.
Our few listeners, yeah.
And in the back, we got our boy Craig, as always, on production. Say hi, Craig. Can't hear him, but he's there. And he doesn't have pants on.
I was going to say, not wearing pants again this week. That a man.
It's typical Craig behavior, I guess. Can't be shocked by it.
So, should we kick it off like we always do? The good old pop and sound?
Let's do it. This is Henny Boyz Radio for a reason, folks, because we drink that Henny. So, Steve, you do the honors.
Some Henny ASMR right here.
Oh, gorgeous. That's how we do things, folks. He's got the, I heard he got the cherry Coke this week, though, switching it up.
Yeah. Total Wine didn't have any normal Coke, so we're switching it up.
Man.
Calling it audible. This one's going to be interesting. I've never actually tried it with cherry Coke.
Yeah, this might be a live review here, man. I've never tried that either.
All right.
Shout out Total Wine, though. If you know, you know. Hear that swirl? This is ASMR at its finest right here.
Ooh. That's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah? Wow.
Yeah. I don't think it's better than normal
out.
Coke. Yeah, I don't think it's better than normal Coke, but...
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Hennessy, I think just normal Coca-Cola is like the mixer. You know, I don't think I've even tried too many other mixers with it.
They have like a mixer kit or whatever I saw in the liquor store a long time ago, where you got like a whole shaker, and it was even like branded with Hennessy, and it had like a small like bottle of Hennessy, and then I don't know, it had like on the mixer itself, it had like proportions of like what to put. It's like you put so much of Hennessy, so much of like, I think because like some of those drinks will use like sweetener or whatever, or like sugar. Yeah. And like how much of that? And I was like, I kind of want to buy this, but it was like $40 or $50. And I was like, I'll just.
Dude, that's funny you say that because I actually have that exact mixer.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes with like the bottle of Coke too.
Oh, does it? Okay. No, I don't think the one I was looking at had a bottle of Coke with it.
And it was a better deal because, like, at the place I bought it, like the normal Hennessy price is around $40 anyway. So you get the mixer and it had a bottle of Coke. I'm like, man, no, I'll do this. It's not even a bad deal.
Yeah. No, next time I go, I might have to try it out because.
Yeah, it's a cool mixer. It's got like a bronze cap. It's
exactly.
Like legit looking. Yeah.
It's got the word Hennessy on it. It's you know, you can flash it around. I might need to start getting fancy on this podcast and start finding like mixed drinks online.
Stevie's cocktail of the week kind of segment going. That's what it's up. Well, drink along with Stevie.
Try it out with different like teas or like lemonades and shit like that. And
we're pouring one out this week, folks. Cause we gotta say rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. We'll pour one out this week for him. He passed away at the age of 43. He was fighting colon cancer. Dang, man, this one hit. This one hurt.
Yeah, and you have to wonder how much of it. I mean, he obviously was huge and seemed like just an incredible guy, but how much of it was just because of, I mean, the suddenness.
Right. And no one knew he had colon cancer.
Exactly.
He kept it a private battle, and man, it's just out of left field. It's one of those deaths where you're just like, really, you gotta do a double take when you see the news.
Oh yeah. I remember you were like, you texted me that because you were the one that told me.
Yeah,
and I didn't believe you at first.
Right,
I was just like, you're pulling my leg. Like, there's no way.
Sad, man. So I gotta rewatch Black Panther or something soon, or 42. Or he's got a good filmography, man.
I've only watched like the Marvel stuff, and I'm not a huge Marvel fan. So I mean, I've watched it once, and that's it. All of the stuff, but yeah, I've only seen that in 42. So I need to see some of his other stuff because
I heard he's really good as Thurgood Marshall in Marshall. That's a really good role. And he did James Brown too.
I was just gonna say
Get On Up.
He did James Brown, and I know I've seen a bunch of pictures like on Twitter of him as James Brown. It was crazy.
And
too,
I heard he actually. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say he was crazy because the thing that surprised me the most really was, not really surprised, but shocked me, was he passed away on like the weekend the MLB was hosting Jackie Robinson weekend.
Right, yeah, it's kind of eerie seeing the.
It is,
seeing
yeah.
That. Obviously, he's 42. Man, yeah. So rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. He apparently he has one more his final role, a film coming out to Netflix, and it was actually produced by Denzel Washington.
Oh shit!
And he was kind of the guy that got his career start because of Denzel.
I remember seeing that. Yeah, didn't he like get a sponsorship or a scholarship? Not sponsorship.
Exactly. Yeah. I think Denzel helps out with a lot of black actors and things like that. So
he went to Howard. I think Chadwick did. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's where did Denzel go there? I know his son definitely went there. John.
I was just wondering that.
So either way, he got that sponsor from Denzel and took off and had a great career. Definitely an iconic black actor too.
Yeah,
the first black superhero. Just
exactly. Yeah, huge role model to kids. I mean, I was seeing that all on Twitter. Right. Was all these people saying like the superhero my kid looked up to the most was Black Panther, and now he's gone. Man. It's like I can't imagine. Peace. Yeah, rest in peace. I can't imagine being a parent right now and having to explain, or even if you explain that, like
yeah. So we'll see what Black Panther 2, that's definitely going to be super emotional.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know how far in production they are, but
yeah, who knows?
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Let's get in some brighter news though. The quarantine hair update. Stevie, I heard you might have done something to the hair. What's the deal?
Something wild. I think last week I talked about how I shaved. I had a beard going for like 4 months, and then I finally shaved it all off down to like a nice stubble. A respectable stubble, I would say. I didn't look homeless anymore, as homeless, because I still had the hair. It was probably down to like my shoulders, because it was over a year. And
wow,
finally bit the bullet and dived into the quarantine lifestyle and quarantine trends of giving yourself a haircut and just buzzed it.
Yeah, had to do it. I mean, you probably feel like a new man.
Oh man, it's freeing, it's liberating. It's weird though, because like it took me a while to get used to it, because I've never had hair this short.
I bet.
And like I'd walk past a mirror, and it was really like it would change. My opinion of it would change. Yeah, who the fuck's in my house, right? Like, but like it took me a while to get used to it, because I totally forgot I did it, and then I would walk by a mirror or walk in like in the bathroom and be like, holy fuck, like. I forgot I shaved my head. And so sometimes I'd see it, I'm like, that looks good. And then there'd be like other times I'd walk by a mirror and I'd be like, this looks fucking awful. I look like fucking Natalie Portman from V for Vendetta. Fucking hate this.
Same dog. Like Britney Spears in 2007.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably nice and cool, especially out in like the Florida sun, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice not having to wear a hat all the time. Keep up the hair from falling in my eyes. So we'll see what I do next. I don't know. Yeah, you need to buy an industrial size razor and just go to town. Shout out to the roommate. Helped me cut it all off. He's got experience.
I was impressed, man. Yeah, I didn't think he'd have the chops. Oh
no, he went down like after we like shaved everything off, like with the first wave. He's like, sit down, I'm gonna clean you up. And so he like started like, trimming the sides, like cleaning up the back, and then like cleaning up my ears and stuff like that. And like the trimmer I bought had like it took like a good half hour, and there was so much fucking hair. Like
God,
you could have made like 2 wigs, like 2 grown man wigs out of it. It was bad.
A whole dog on the ground and made it for.
It was so bad.
So the carpets and the drapes are finally matching.
I was just gonna say, now I can finally say the carpet and the drapes match. So it's a
is this affecting? Have you added new pictures? Is this affecting the Bumble game at all? Or
I haven't. I need to experiment. Yeah, I need to see how it happens.
Those updated photos out there.
Yeah, the reaction on Snapchat. Yeah. The reaction on Snapchat has been very mild. Some of my friends that I've sent the pictures to have been like, "What the fuck do you do?" And
I like how you had
parents were shocked. Yeah, gotta update the Bitmoji. Gotta keep it current.
That's great. Yeah.
It's no, I haven't. I need to do that. I need to experiment because the Bumble game is dried up. It's bad. It's not many showing up in the queue anymore. I need to switch it up. I need to see what other options I can do to try to stir up interest in Stevie.
Maybe get back on Hinge first of all.
No,
Tinder. There's other apps out there. Strictly Bumble.
I don't know. We'll try. Well, maybe. We'll see here. We'll try.
We're getting these Bumble updates weekly here. Folks.
So I mean, speaking, if you want a real Bumble update, it's not a huge update. But yeah, I was doing my nightly routine before I go to bed of swiping through.
The swipe life,
dude. I mean, my life is I get ready for bed. Brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I get into bed, pull out my phone, go through Bumble, and then go to bed. Right? That's my nightly routine.
It's the daily grind.
The daily Bumble grinds. Let me tell you about the Bumble grinds. You have to be committed. All right, those matches aren't just going to show up. You have to put in the work, son. That's what I'm telling you, man.
You got to get the photos updated with everything.
I mean, you got to know what works. You got to go to the analytics. You got to see what photos work, what bios work. Maybe they're not
a game, man.
Maybe they're not feeling the fact that you go to the gym all the time. So you got to change your settings. You got to change what your options are. Maybe they don't find your jokes funny.
It's true.
But no, speaking of Bumble, this is a little side story, but I was scrolling through the other night. I come across this chick, and her name is Stevie. I don't think I sent you this.
No, I didn't hear about this.
Okay, I didn't send you this. So it's my doppelganger. Her name's Stevie. She has
Stevie Nicks out there or something.
I don't know. She didn't look like Stevie Nicks, that's for sure. But she got blonde hair, blue eyes, and that's all I can say. I swiped right for the culture, but obviously, that's where it ends. So
let's talk about that, though. Would you ever date someone with the same name as you?
That's a good hypothetical.
Like for me, I don't think there are any like ladies named Petey, but like Stevie, I mean,
Petrina. Would you not?
Petra.
So I have like a Petra.
I think that's like the feminine version of my name, actually.
Pedra.
Is
that the Spanish?
So my answer would be no. I would not date someone with the same name as me.
So I do generally have like two rules: is if you have the same name as my mother or the name Stephanie. Normally I say no, but I will make exceptions. Yeah, because can you imagine that Stevie and Stephanie? Nah. Or Steph and Steph. Like I have friends that call me Steph. Steph and Steph.
Yeah, that is strange.
But I will break that rule. It's not like a hard rule, but the mother thing is definitely a hard rule.
You can never date your own mother's name.
No, if you have the same name as my mother, that's a deal breaker.
Because you don't want to be screaming your mom's name when you're clapping it from the back. Let's be honest here. That's the last thing you want to do.
Accidentally call her mom or something like that.
Back like when you used to call like teacher's mom accidentally.
Yeah. Did you ever do that? I definitely did that. I have a horrific memory of doing that, like first grade.
Right, yeah, definitely back in like first, second grade at least. Like back when I was young. I walk up to her teacher like, "Mom, can I go to the bathroom? I mean, Mrs. Johnson, can I go to the bathroom?"
Fuck.
Yeah. Little 6-year-old Stevie. Oh, fuck. You're not my mom.
Holy shit, I feel like that's a really common occurrence for teachers. Like
I'm sure it happens
first grade
all the
teacher.
time.
We've all been there. I'm pretty sure she didn't bat an eye. She didn't even notice it or acknowledge it. She was like,
right.
Like
plays along. I mean, in a sense, they are our mothers too.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's our mommy.
Maybe for you. Let's not go that deep.
Everyone's my mommy, and I'm always their daddy.
So last week we talked about Rule 34, and this week we're going to talk about mommy and daddy issues.
We had to touch on the stepsisters and shit.
Oh, ugh. Gross.
Get out of the washing machine.
You're not stuck.
Get out of there. Oh, step bro. Craig, why are you giving me that look?
He's the one with his pants off. I don't know why he's looking at you like that.
I think I saw something though, like Pornhub or some shit that's like the most popular category, and it's not even close.
I'm pretty sure. Like that's all they make now. It's just that shit.
Dude, yeah. Some people love some stepsister, stepbrother shit.
I was thinking about this, as you do. How much of this is like because people are actually like that's their thing, like that's their fetish, or how much of this is actually like well, it looks good. I mean, like you remove the stepbrother, stepsister thing, or like stepmom shit, and it's like it looks
right.
That's.
Dude, I feel like people just like that.
It looks good,
that, like taboo kind of thing. While it's still like, not the word legal, but like it's not like fucking your cousin or something. But it's still like kind of taboo. You know what I mean?
It's not like the fucking Roosevelts over here dating their fifth cousin.
Well, imagine having like an actual like hot stepsister. I'm sure you'd like tune into that porn. It probably hits a little different then.
No, I don't think I'd have that at all. I mean, maybe you would, but
stepbro. None of us have stepsisters. Don't worry, listeners. We're not.
If I was a stepsister, I would say that like the way you
jokingly
call it jokingly.
I'm stuck in the dryer. Oh my god, man!
Can we get off this topic? Why do we always seem to find our way down these types of?
This is Henny Boyz Radio. Let's go. All right, let's talk a little NBA, man. We got some. It's Game 7 tonight as a recording. We got Denver, Utah. So you're rooting for the Jazz?
Yeah, the Jizz. I'm going for the Jizz.
Oh, God, man. No Jamal Murray. No love.
I mean, I like his sex tape. But...
I was telling you, I saw like a post somewhere. It's like Jamal Murray's been playing as hard as he ever can because if you make it to round 2, is when guests can come to the NBA bubble. He's grinding out there, man. He's like, oh shit, we're a game away. I can do this. Either way, he goes home. Yeah,
exactly. He gets to see her either way. I mean, is he still dating the same? I mean,
I think so. Yeah, I think because at least she was in the picture of the post that I saw. They were like took like a mirror selfie together or something.
Ooh.
So shout out Jamal Murray. That'll be a good game, the Denver Utah for sure.
It's literally it's just a shootout though. It's just gonna be a shootout.
For real.
It's just Mitchell against Jamal. Yeah,
it really is. Yeah, and that's what so much of these playoffs have been. Just the big players, facing each other. Lakers moved on. Yeah, the Mavericks fell off to the Clips.
Well, Luka got hurt. I mean,
yeah, God.
Yeah, we're so late to the game on this stuff that we have to catch up on a week's out.
We got to run it all down. It's like, okay, what else happened?
We missed Luka's double bang. So that Mike Breen? Is that the announcer? I should know, but
yeah, Mike Breen.
His certified trademark bang bang.
Celtics destroy the Raptors.
Yeah, no, they just destroy. What was it like? 40 points or something like that.
Dude, something. I'm surprised because I thought that was going to be a competitive series, but based on game 1, it's going to be anything but that.
I don't know. Who knows? Because I mean, you look at like the Lakers and Trailblazers, and that's
true.
An interesting
game. Just
game
fell flat by the end.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw he had twins the other day?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, boy and a girl apparently. So shout out, congratulations to Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
A couple new babies in the world.
Yeah.
Speaking of NBA kids' sons, NBA players' kids. Jesus, dude, am I drunk?
You keep asking yourself that every episode.
pour up the Henny. Pour up the cherry and Coke. LeBron James Jr.
Bronny
James signed with FaZe Gaming?
FaZe Clan, I think, yeah.
FaZe Clan, yeah. I mean, I feel like a boomer in this regard as well, but... I know that's like the premier like esports team and everything, so
it's gonna be interesting.
Maybe he'll be a gamer.
Maybe. I mean, he streams I think on Twitch and everything like that. I was watching one of the.
Does he really?
Yeah, I was watching like a highlight clip of one of the main 2K streamers. I forget his name. I should know it, because I watched it. But like he was playing 2K and then like Bronny just showed up, and he was like, "Oh, what's up, Bronny?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like it's. I mean, with like quarantine and like the pandemic and everything, streaming has just gotten insane. Like Twitch is just gone through the roof.
Yeah, God, their profits are ridiculous.
Well, and everyone's doing it now. It's like a podcast. Right. It's like if you're famous and you got time, go on to like Twitch and make some money because the subs and like you don't need many subs to make like a lot of money on Twitch because it's $5 a sub.
Yeah,
at minimum. So
yeah, you're making money from other angles at that point anyway.
Well, yeah.
So what was it? It was David Dobrik that was live too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like.
So he got like a dub live or something.
It was his first dub on Call of Duty. It was like a couple days ago or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't start doing this earlier. Like, because I'm sure, like, I think he was getting like 30 or 40,000 people watching him, at least.
Jesus Christ.
You know?
Were you watching any of it?
No, I didn't watch any of it. I thought about it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched much
Twitch
Twitch
picture
streaming.
his personality as a live streamer because he and the vlogs are just so like quick cut and fast paced and everything.
Well, I think that's
so it'd be weird to see him like in a chill session.
Yeah, and I think that's like the problem with streaming is everyone thinks it's really easy because you just sit there and you talk, but it's like,
right.
I mean, if you're
you got to be good at
Yeah, if your personality is like, literally like the personality that everyone knows about you is edited. Like if you're an actor or like in Dobrik's case, he edits like his vlog. It's completely different for you to stand there and like sit there for like 5 hours and talk, and it's a completely different like skill set almost. Yeah. So. And
lose your cool at the game. I'm sure I would just be raging if I ever live stream myself.
So many broken controllers on my end. Oh man, it'd be bad.
Oh shit, man! You still got to jump on that Fall Guys wave. That's a fun ass game. So fun, so addicting.
Yeah, I need to try it. I need to buy it and play it. I might do that this weekend.
Only $10.
Is it still $10?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Probably the price gone up by now.
I would imagine.
Popular.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like
definitely a nice affordable game.
Yeah, I'm sure like all the notoriety it got from Twitch it might stay down at $10. Who knows? Who knows?
Look, true. There's more updates coming to it time after time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So shout out Fall Guys.
Yeah. You want to talk about music? You want to switch gears here and?
Yeah, man. We can talk a little music. The big song that came out recently was the new Calvin Harris and The Weeknd single "Over Now." I thought it's fantastic. You had a chance to listen to it, yeah?
Yeah, a few times. I was surprised when you said the big single that came out, and I shouldn't be surprised because at some point here we're gonna need to have a intervention with you and Abel, but that's not even the biggest song that's dropped this week.
You should be glad that I didn't buy the MTV shirt that he made for the VMAs for $40.
I swore you were going to.
It took a lot of willpower to walk away from that one, man.
Oh no! How much like Weeknd merch?
For all y'all that don't know, I am a Weeknd stan. I've probably spent close to $200 on merch this year.
I don't think stan is the right term anymore. I think we've gone past the stan territory and we've gone into like groupie and fanatic.
Obsessive.
Yeah.
Groupie.
Like if there's different, there's the boomers coming out. If there's different stages of like fandom, right? Like you've got your fans, you've got your stans, and then you've got your groupies, and
you got the groupies.
And then I think you get like
I'm definitely up there.
You get your like top 1% of fans, which are the stalkers. Which I think you're getting close to that territory at this point.
I saw he was out in New York for the VMAs. Like there were a lot of people that were like waiting outside his hotel, like
in a
for him
pandemic.
And stuff. So they exist. He took a lot of pictures with fans, though, which is very on the Weeknd like, to be honest.
So let's be honest here. How much of the VMAs did you watch, and how much of it was because of Abel?
So luckily for me, the Weeknd actually started off the VMAs. Like it literally, the first performance, the opening performance was "Blinding Lights," which he did on a rooftop in Manhattan, which was super sick. A bunch of fireworks and helicopters. And then I kind of, I don't know, I just had it on in the background after that point, but Lady Gaga had a pretty good performance, and who else performed? Doja Cat was bad. Miley Cyrus was bad. The Weeknd did win Video of the Year, though, so
no one cares.
Give it up for Blinding Lights.
No one cares.
I mean, it's a deal. I'm not going to say it's a big deal, but...
Can you name any other VMA winner besides Abel
of this year?
No, I meant like Video of the Year award winner.
Oh yeah, probably the last like 5 or 6. I know Kendrick won one for Humble in 2017.
I couldn't even name
Taylor Swift was the most recent winner.
I couldn't name you one. I like the VMAs.
You could have named Taylor Swift the year that Kanye interrupted her.
Was that during Video of the Year? I legit don't even know. I don't even know that.
I don't think it was Video of the Year because I know Single Ladies won Video of the Year, but it was Taylor Swift winning You Belong With Me over Single Ladies. I think it was another category maybe, but
okay.
Not entirely sure, but either way. That's like the most popular VMAs moment, obviously.
Oh,
yeah. The whole Kanye thing. I'm going to let you finish.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You've been introduced to the psychosis that is Petey's brain when it comes to music, especially when it comes to The Weeknd.
Speaking of The Weeknd, and how about his ex Selena Gomez on that Blackpink track, Ice Cream? I know you probably have watched the music video hundreds of times.
So, I mean, I don't know how many. I'm going to look this up right now. I don't know how many views it's at, but I'm sure.
I think it was around like 200 million or something.
I think it was like competing with the BTS record that we were talking about last week. It's at 150 million after 4 days, so I guess not anymore.
Wow.
But
definitely didn't top BTS, but
it's still crazy metrics. Yeah. Nah, I've probably contributed like maybe 500,000 views to that. I've just had it on repeat since it came out. On multiple computers on multiple screens.
It's a good video, man.
Oh yeah, it's a nice video.
Surrounding himself with it.
Yeah, I have. It's
the
like
song. I can't say I'm too keen on it.
It's like the scene in The Matrix where Neo goes into that room where I don't remember the character's name, but he's got all those TVs and he's watching everything that's happening in the Matrix.
Just all the
That's me. Yeah, I've just got a room full of
ice cream on every.
It's just me like rocking back and forth and just going
with some Vaseline.
My dick's just
Selena did look good in the video.
Oh, did she? That's as far as I'm gonna go.
It's a bad song though, man. It's catchy, but
it's annoyingly catchy. It's annoyingly catchy.
That's exactly how I describe it. Yeah.
I will say that
beat is.
I didn't mind the beat. It's just like I don't know. It was just not my thing. But I will say the woman that sings the harmony. I don't know any of the Blackpink members, so forgive me.
Yeah,
she's got a great voice, like good range. Like
she does, yeah. Like they're pretty talented.
Oh yeah,
I'll give them that.
Oh yeah. But
good.
K-pop has taken over in the last 2 weeks. I mean, like you were saying, like BTS, like is the third group to ever debut at #1,
which is insane. Man.
Yeah,
Aerosmith and Jonas Brothers were the only other bands that had debuted a song on #1, which is tough to do. So shout out BTS. Shout out Dynamite.
All three of them.
It's
are
big for
major...
Asians too, for Asian artists.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, all three though are massive groupie fans.
This is true.
Yeah,
and that's what it takes to debut at #1. You gotta have definitely a fan base or a meme, because WAP was the last song to debut at #1. So
recently? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, actually, another thing, 2020 has had the most #1 debuts in history out of any calendar year.
I guess that's what happens.
It's only August.
That's what happens when you have no time on your hands and you just have an entire population. I'm sure Spotify's numbers are just going crazy right now.
God, man, it truly is. It's a good year for music already, honestly. Another album that we're hyped for is Nurture. Porter Robinson. What do you think of the new single Mirrors?
It's grown on me. I mean, so I'm sure that not everyone knows who Porter Robinson is. You probably can give a much better biography than I can.
He's more of a Henny Boyz favorite at this point.
He is.
Long-term fans here.
There's a lot of nostalgia involved with him because we were freshmen in college when Worlds came out. It's been
6 fucking years.
Yeah, that was all I listened to that year too. Yeah, it's been 6 years since his last album.
That's crazy. That's a long time to anyone's standards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the new Porter's not too bad. I'll give it that. It's grown on me for sure. I like it a lot more.
I was gonna say I'm excited to see how it works, like contextually in the rest of the record.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a good album, but time will tell, I guess.
Well, and I think I said this to you too when we were talking about the new song. Isn't it Mirror or something like that? I should know the name.
Yeah, Mirrors or Mirror.
Mirror, something like that. Either
I think it's just
the singular or the plural version of mirror. It's like
not Justin Timberlake.
It's like if you compare it, I mean, it's obviously not going to be Worlds, and you don't want it to be like Worlds, like completely like Worlds. But like Worlds had all of these like crazy synths, like really glistening, glittery. To use a term that I feel like Melon loves to use a lot.
Glistening.
He uses some weird adjectives. Shout out the boy Fantano.
He really does. And the way he says them too.
Yeah, it's like
listening.
It's like it's so hardcore.
Punchy bass.
Yeah, it's punchy bass, glistening synths. How do you think you'd review Henny Boyz? Like, if you listen to this podcast,
I don't think he could make it through a whole episode.
He would. It would be a not good episode of his show for sure. But
speaking of something that also is not good, the new Christopher Nolan movie. You didn't see it, but I had the opportunity to see it. Tenet came out. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all.
That's a hot
obviously
take right
very
there.
excited because all the delays. Chris Nolan's. I think it's his 11th movie. Yeah, no, it's. I'm not going to spoil it or say too much for the listeners that most likely haven't seen it, but. I don't know, man. I didn't really feel like I needed to give a shit about it. It was confusing, but that wasn't even like one of my gripes. But I mean, John David Washington, he's a lead role. He had a good performance. Robert Pattinson, but I don't know. Definitely one of my least favorite Christopher Nolan movies at this point.
Well, we're taping the podcast when we are because you're gonna go see it again. So we'll see you next.
Exactly. Yeah.
Next.
I'm excited to see it again, which is saying something. But
yeah. So I mean, tune in to the next episode. Tune in to Henny Boyz Radio again. You might find out that Peter's changed his mind. We'll see.
We'll see. I'm known to change my mind sometimes, but
I've actively avoided anything about this movie. I haven't even watched.
I can't blame you. Yeah.
I think besides the teaser, I don't think I've watched anything of it. And whatever, if there's a commercial, there's been a few commercials I think on TV that I've seen, but I don't know any of the real premise. I mean, I'm not trying to, but it seems a lot. It reminds me, it gives me some strong Inception vibes.
It definitely. I think even John David Washington described it as a step brother of Inception.
Okay.
Not to bring up Step Brothers again, but because he didn't call it a spiritual sequel or anything.
Okay.
But he said it's in the same family.
I legit thought
I would agree with to an extent.
I legit thought you were talking about the movie there for a second. The movie Step Brothers.
Oh shit!
not actual
Classic.
Step Brothers.
There's more room for activities. Henny Boyz Radio. Motherfucker. Tenet now in theaters. The movie theater experience was actually pretty good.
I was going to ask about that, yeah.
The spacing. Yeah, it actually was super enjoyable because there's no one next to you. And I did go to a Dolby Cinema theater, which are already huge seats and nice recliners anyway, but it felt like it was empty because, I mean, they can only have 40% capacity.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's and keeping the mask on the whole movie didn't even bother me that much.
Yeah.
2.5 hour movie, but yeah, nothing horrible if you want to go out and risk it, but yeah.
Did you go out on debut? You saw it on debut, right? Premiere?
Yeah, because it technically isn't out until the 3rd, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
August 31st, they have the early access. They're calling it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Because I saw a commercial for it the other day on TV, and they had something about movies are back in theater, and it's
right, yeah.
It's clear that
it's making decent money actually.
Okay, I know it did really really well in Korea because it opened up in Korea first or something like that.
Yeah, and I think it's open in the UK now, so it's making decent money for a pandemic, honestly.
Well, the interesting thing about it is and I saw a tweet about this, is all the studios tried to do the whole home release thing with movies, especially during the height of the pandemic early on, where you pay some outrageous fee, $20 to see a movie. The Trolls thing, I think, was all about that, right? And
right,
someone on Twitter was basically pointing out, it's Tenet's doing really, really well in the middle of a pandemic and at 40% capacity. And it's basically signaled that this at-home box office thing didn't work. No one wanted to buy that.
Exactly, yeah.
I wasn't going to pay $20.
Even the movies that came out, they're come on, Trolls World Tour, Scoob. What else was there? I know Mulan is coming out for freaking $30 on top of having to have a Disney Plus subscription.
That's absurd.
Which is just something crazy. I get that it actually could save money if you have a family of 5 where that would be $50, $60 seeing it all together in theaters. But I mean, it's still just obnoxious that it's $30 for a single watch. I don't even think you get it for 24 hours.
Oh, maybe Jesus. But I mean, I think you and I have very similar it's been a long time since I've been to a movie theater. I'll be honest about that. I think the last movie I saw in theater was 1917 or something like that.
Dang, that was a while ago.
But
like, a good movie.
It was a fantastic movie. Shout out Roger Deakins.
Yes, sir.
But like, I think you and I have like pretty similar like habits when it comes to viewing a movie. Like, I rarely ever go to a movie with someone. Like, I think you and I have collectively gone to like 3 movies in the last 3 years together.
Dang, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can even really think of anything. I know we saw like Lady Bird.
Oh, did we see Lady Bird? I know we saw the Tarantino Once Upon a Time in Hollywood together.
Oh, in Hollywood, yeah, that's right.
But I mean,
other than that, not.
For me, it's like very much like I have like a procedure or whatever when I go to a movie theater. It's like I get my ticket and I go by myself. Like, it is like very much an experience that I do. It's like I'm an introvert. I like spending time with myself, and that is very much like me sitting in a dark room. Sounds really,
it's the best. Man.
Sounds really creepy and weird, but like I enjoy just sitting in a room watching a movie.
I completely agree.
And especially like in a theater that has like really nice seating, it's gonna be better than my couch at home.
Exactly.
And I'm paying like $10-15 for that. So I get what you're saying with the family. That makes so much sense. If you have a family of like 4 or 5,
right?
You don't want to pay for that, and you have to like have your kids in
and
public.
You have your own like food at home.
Yeah, I almost never buy food anyway. I can't stand.
It's so overpriced now.
Exactly,
man.
And I don't,
a small popcorn for $15.
I don't even like popcorn. Hot take. I don't like it. I don't get it. I don't like popcorn. I've never understood the appeal. I was
gonna say, it's been a while. I haven't gotten popcorn at a movie theater in ages now.
I
don't know.
What I do like is like a huge thing of cookies or a massive like tub of ice cream. That's my MO when it comes to watching
in a movie theater.
No, when I'm at home.
Okay, I was gonna say, damn, you can get ice cream.
I sneak it in. Oh yeah, I'm just a fat man.
Sneaks in his Ben and Jerry's tub.
I'm gonna start doing strip searches at the movie theater. Sir, would you please move over to this room? We will.
Yes, sir.
We need you to take off all your clothes and bend over and spread those cheeks. Sir, why do you have so much contraband up your ass? I just want to eat some Twizzlers while I'm going to a movie.
The other thing is the theater
just ignore
did
that.
Yeah, we're gonna walk away from that one. But they did like temperature screenings on the way in, so it adds like I don't want to say like another level of precaution, but it's essentially what it could be.
So was it a packed house?
No, man. Like I said, it was noticeably 40% because the theater.
I meant
big one. So.
I meant like, is it like packed in as like was all the 40% filled up?
I think so. Yeah, because I think the showing was quote unquote sold out.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely they're doing a good job. So shout out AMC theaters.
They're not dead yet. Okay, I thought they were dead.
Yeah. No, thank God, man. I remember back in like April, it was not looking good for them. So. It's good to see that they're reopened and running and everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully more and more movies come out.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what else is supposed to come out. Like, I mean, I feel like all of the Oscar hype, though, are surrounded around, like, because, there's always, like, because there's all the film festivals that happen during the summer. You have, like, Sundance, you have Cannes, you have, or Cannes, I don't even know how you pronounce that. TIFF and all these ones. Cannes, yeah. And that's, like, what's drumming up the hype for, like, the eventual, like, theater release in, like, the fall and early winter. But
exactly.
I feel. Obviously, all that's been canceled,
especially in Oscar season.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens with that because There's
still some blockbusters coming out this year. We got there's Wonder Woman 1984, there's Black Widow, and then there's the new James Bond film, No Time to Die. Those are all still on schedule.
Jesus.
And then what I'm super excited for, and they had a teaser in front of Tenet. It's Dune.
Oh yeah, I need to read the book.
Dude, same. Cause I've seen David Lynch's 1982, I think, version.
Isn't that
I saw it as like a kid. I'm like, this is so bad. I did not like it.
Well, so
I might rewatch it, but
I always get confused with that. Is that because there's Dune that David Lynch did, and then there's also the Janowski or there's another one, right? There's like multiple Dune movies, or is that the same movie? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
There's what it
Oh,
was,
that's a documentary.
The David Lynch
I'm sorry.
version.
I'm thinking of a documentary.
From what, the Wachowskis?
No.
Is it a documentary of Doom?
Like yeah, because it was
book or
no. Hold on while I Google this quick. Jodorowsky's Dune. Yeah, it's a like a. It's a documentary film. Yeah, okay. So it's a documentary film that explores Alejandro Jodorowsky's unsuccessful attempt to adapt the film, or to adapt the book in the mid-'70s. Okay, yeah. I was getting my wires.
That must be an interesting documentary then, if it
came
was
out
that big.
Came out in 7 years ago, and it's only 90 minutes. So, but yeah. Okay, so I'm getting my wires.
I think Denis Villeneuve. I think he's planning to do a. I think Dune, the movie coming out, is only the first half of the book, and then he's planning to do a sequel of the second half of Dune, the book. So hopefully it does well at the box office, so we can get that sequel. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, so
his movies usually don't make money. Like Blade Runner 2049, man, nobody saw it. So sad.
Which I know.
He's so good.
He's easily like my favorite like current director since Fincher just fell off the face of the earth. But
yeah, Fincher hasn't been doing theatrical stuff in a while, has he?
It's because
there's a lot of like TV kind of stuff.
I was gonna say Netflix is paying him boatloads of money.
They got him under their finger. Yeah.
Dude, so to go back to the Jodorowsky's Dune, I'm reading the Wikipedia. So when he was figuring out the music, he talked to prog rock groups Tangerine Dream, Gong, and Mike Oldfield before settling on Pink Floyd and Magma for some of the music. Artist H.R. Geiger, Chris Voss, and Jean Giraud for set and character design, Dan O'Bannon for special effects, and Salvador Dali, Orson Welles, Gloria Swanson, David Carradine, Mick Jagger, Udo Kier, and Amanda Meir, and others for the cast.
We might have to have like a Henny Boyz watching club and check this shit out.
Yeah.
That sounds actually really intriguing.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't really know about that much, to be honest.
And the film is starring, the documentary is starring apparently, obviously Jodorowsky, but it also includes H.R. Geiger, or Giger. How do you pronounce Giger?
Wow.
I don't know. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I think it's Giger, yeah.
You know the alien guy? Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. He designed what became the Xenomorph model.
Dude, NWR is in the film, too. Refn. Nicholas Winding Refn.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yo, when was this made?
2013. Wow. Let me drop it in the Discord.
Okay.
Anyway, not to go on a long tangent.
Jodorowsky's June, everyone.
Yeah.
Or Dune, sorry.
June.
Jesus. Am I hammered? Henny Boyz! Yeah, dude. David Lynch's one is weird, though, man. It's got the boy Kyle MacLachlan.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I think it was his first role, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it? Did it? Oh, yeah, 1984. So, yeah, that would have come out before Twin Peaks.
Yeah. No, he was super young. I think he was like 22 or, early 20s.
Sting's in it,
and he played
I forgot about that.
Playing.
Yeah, Sting's in it. Yeah.
And Toto did the music, the Africa guys.
With Brian Eno. Yep.
Yeah. So weird.
Oh, man.
No, that cast is pretty stacked, too, but I think Patrick Stewart was...
Is he? Let me see here. Yeah, he is. Patrick Stewart is.
He played some weird-ass character.
I don't recognize any of the other ones besides Kyle MacLachlan. Oh, Max von Sydow is in it, too.
Wow. And Jack Nance from Twin Peaks and Eraserhead had a role in there, too, I believe.
Who's Jack Nance playing?
He was Pete Martell in Twin Peaks.
Oh, shit.
And the main character in Eraserhead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, if you click on his Wikipedia page, it's only just a picture of the main guy from Eraserhead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude, Everett McGill, the guy that plays Hank, is in it, too, in Dune.
It's a big cast, man. I kind of want to rewatch that. Damn, Everett. He's fucking Ed, right?
Oh, not Hank, Ed. Yeah, he owns Hank's cast.
Ed,
yeah. I'm getting my wires crossed.
James's uncle.
Yep. If you haven't watched Twin Peaks... That is a Henny Boyz recommendation.
Watch season 3, man. That's all I can say.
I need to finish.
I was a fan of the show. Season 3 just took it to another level.
I need to finish. I need to finish rewatching season 2 here. I'll do that this weekend, and then I need to buy.
I might
season
even
3.
rewatching.
I need to. So, like, speaking of TV shows, I've heard have you heard of the TV show Dark? It's like a German sci-fi film on Netflix.
I think so. I think I saw like like because you watch this, you should watch this.
Yeah. So I haven't started watching it, but I put it in my list and everything like that. But apparently, it's like kind of like
it's been out for a while. Right?
It has, yeah, and it's gotten like a lot of hype because they put out a new season and like pretty recently.
Oh, okay.
But apparently it's like Stranger Things, but like way weirder. And I heard did hear from like one person that there's streaks of Twin Peaks in it. Like it's kind of like Twin Peaks crossed with Stranger Things with other things. I could be completely talking out my ass because I haven't seen it, so who knows?
I'm gonna add it to my list though. We'll watch some Dark.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I say I need to, but
it definitely sounds like some shit that I'd be interested in.
I watched like the teaser or the trailer that they always play, like if you when you're going through scrolling through the titles.
Yeah,
that looked didn't tell you anything really. It's all in German too because it's German, and
oh shit, yeah.
It looks interesting.
Some subtitles out here.
Oh yeah, some subtitle gang.
That's dope. Once you get past that half-inch wall of text. That's like the Bong Joon quote.
So speaking of Kyle MacLachlan, did I ever tell you I bought his coffee?
Yeah. What's the review? What's Stevie's Coffee Corner?
So I like that. The barista corner with Stevie. So Kyle MacLachlan has a roast, a bean, with this small coffee company up in the Northwest. I think it's in Washington. I'm guessing it is because I think everything with Kyle MacLachlan's up there. Exactly. And it's like some name like related to like a bear or a brown bear or whatever. It's good. I still haven't finished it. I haven't used all of the beans, but it's still good. I'd give it a thumbs up. Quality.
I think David Lynch himself has his own coffee out there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it with this? I wonder if it's with the same.
I think it's like hard to find though, so it's expensive or one or the other. Yeah,
that was the thing with these, like, because I found out about this because he did an AMA on Reddit and someone was talking to him about it.
That's right. Yeah.
By the way, that entire Reddit like AMA is just talking to him about Cooper. It's amazing.
That's like his defining role.
It is. He is Cooper. He's one of the best TV characters in the history of television.
Oh, absolutely.
But he talks about this. Someone asked him about it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you can with this roaster, bean roaster, or whatever." And so like I went online. And it was like $10-15 a bag, which I mean is a little bit expensive for beans, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It was like another $10 for shipping to come to Florida. So I was like,
all right, to do it for the culture.
Exactly. I was like, this is going to be like a one-time thing. If it blows my socks off, maybe I'll buy it again in like a month or two. But this is not something I'm going to make a habit out of being like, oh. Ran out of Kyle MacLachlan's coffee. I got to go buy another $25 bag of it.
The McLaughlin.
Get a subscription to it. Like, Jesus.
Got to get that Skull Vikings bag, the Caribou collab.
Yeah. I haven't had that in a while. That's pretty good. It's pretty good coffee. But.
Well, I think that's going to do it for Henny Boyz episode 3. It's, as always, though, it's time for the last sip. Right. Stevie, what you got this week for us?
So I've timed this pretty perfectly. I have a little bit more than one sip, so I'm going to have to guzzle this down here. But, PD, I'm going to be honest. I've been thinking, being in quarantine, this whole pandemic, it's got me thinking about life.
Oh, God, here we go.
I know, right? Hold on to your socks, people, because it's about to get wild.
This sounds like a last sip.
It is a last sip. It is going to be a hell of a last sip.
With the cherry Coke, folks. The cherry Coke.
Which I do recommend. I don't think it's as good as Coke, but I do recommend. But let me just be honest. I've been thinking a lot. I've had all this time in my hands, just kind of staying at home. So I've had a lot of time to think about my life, contemplate my life decisions, contemplate my future. Let's be honest. And out of all of it, I've come to a very big life decision that I haven't told you about. I want to share on the podcast for all of our listeners. Put it out on the Henny Boyz Radio.
This is news to me, folks. Craig, get ready.
So I've made the big life decision of I've decided I'm never going to do meth. I've never done it before, and I full-heartedly believe and decided that I'm never going to do it. So
Not even once, folks. Not even once.
I know it's a hard decision. I put a lot of time and thought into this, but this is my final decision. I'm never going to do meth. So.
How about heroin?
I was just going to say, yeah, but coke, heroin, all that shit, that is on the menu. Trust me on that one.
That's on the table still.
That is still on the table. The meth, no. This is where this is where I draw the line, is meth. Everything up to that, I'm good.
Shit. Craig, I think it's too late for Craig to say the same. I think he's had his fair share of meth.
Is that why he always walks around without his pants?
Yeah. That's why this podcast is truly bad.
That's why we cut out in the middle.
Oh my god. Fucking god.
Play the Tame Impala. Fade this shit. No one wants to hear it.
Get the Tame going.